Here she is. It's the last test for her. We're gonna check the height and check her weight. And I'm gonna give a few final thoughts on Haptelle. Okay, I'm gonna check the height on this lady. I already had my ruler out because I don't want to make any mistakes and hurt her. So that's about at her foot. And she's supposed to be 164 centimeters, which by my tally is pretty much right on the money. She's 164 centimeters, which would put her around 5 foot 4 inches. Slightly taller than I normally date, but right on the edge. You just made it, girl. Her feet are supposed to be 8.7 inches. And that would sound a little large, but they are dainty, small and petite for her size. And I'm going by the big toe, and they are right on the money. 8.7 inches. This girl is measuring up just about right. So she's supposed to be around 39.3 kilograms or 86.6 pounds, and that's without the head. So I'm looking for her to come in around 89 pounds. Let's check it out. Okay. She came in at around 87.4 pounds. So that's a pretty good weight. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. And she feels fabulous. But let me tell you, that's one of the few things that this girl needs to sort of change about her. All the measurements seem to be accurate, and I want to go right into my final thoughts. And that is my first final thought. I would love to see them cut the weight on their dolls just a little bit. She is 164 centimeters, around 5'4", which is 5 feet 4 inches tall. And that's the smallest girl that they have available. So the smallest you can get would be around 86 pounds, you know. All the other girls are a bit taller. It's one other girl, the Asian lady, that's her exact same height, and I believe the exact same weight. It's not too much for me, but it's right on the border of I never expected to have a doll that heavy again. So I would love for them to investigate some sort of weight cutting measures, but I tell you, it might have something to do with how good that doll feels. It just feels great. That's one of the best things about that doll is they say something about, they promote a true to skin touch, and man, I'm gonna have to do some sort of comparison, but that doll definitely is in the top dolls probably in the world. It's somewhere in the top, you know, whether it's the top 5 or top 10 or something like that. This doll is, if not in the top 5, she's somewhere close, you know, because it started wearing on me every moment I've spent with her. When I touch her, it's just something that pulls me in closer and closer. And I'm like, man, this doll is doing a number on me. I love all my dolls, but all of them don't just do a number on me. It's something about the way it feels. And I could be mistaken, but I think, like I say, Haptelle started out as some sort of a adult toy company. So I think they just have a feel for making things that you want to touch. Because I love all the way my dolls feel. Like I say, it's some that I can't wait to compare it to. But this doll will draw you in. That's one of the best things about it. But one thing I would improve on this doll is it needs to have a bit narrower shoulders to make it a little bit more, add a little more femininity to the doll. The doll is feminine, it's great, and believe me, I actually love this doll like it is, but for improvement's sake, this is a classy company, and I know they're looking to improve. I would take the shoulders and make them a little bit more narrow, droop them down a little bit more, add a little femininity, more femininity to the doll. That's for one. We have to improve that implanted hair. It's a great volume of hair, and I respect anybody who did it. But I knew a long time ago people said they had a hard time doing implanted hair in ROS heads. So I don't know if that's the problem or not, because I love the idea of having implanted hair. It adds to the realism. But if for some reason they can't find out how to keep that hair from shedding so bad, they may have to go to wigs. So that's a suggestion. The doll is, it's not really much to say wrong with it, because there's not anything really wrong with it. It's just improvements that can be made. Like I say, the shoulders, they can also be shrugging shoulders. Not a requirement, but that's just something for improvement. She couldn't do a side to side motion like this. You know, that'll be an improvement. As far as the toes, they don't have wires or bones. They're floppy toes, but they're so well done, very well thought out. They look very real. For right now, in this first iteration of Haptelle, they're good, and nobody will be disappointed with them. But going forward, this company is so classy. They have to bypass toe wires. They cannot put toe wires in there. They have too much class, I think, on this company. It just comes through with how they sent the doll, and even just touching this doll, it feels like they really attempted to be classy and thoughtful. And I just think that you have to have toe bones going forward if you add anything to the feet of this doll. Like I say, the next generation of Haptelle, I'm hoping that's not 5 years down the line. I'm hoping that's, you know, a year down the line, to be honest with you, if they can make that change. That'll just take them to another level. But what will really take them to another level, they need to, for one, add a black doll and introduce this company as having 7 available dolls. But the thing I would love to see them do mainly is have all of their dolls be all in one, meaning that the head is not separate from the body. You have a small lineup of girls that you're paying a lot of attention to, you know, with the detailing each one of them. So you're not going to interchange the heads with this particular company. It just doesn't seem right to me. So if you're not going to interchange the heads, it may be a little more expensive, I'm not sure, but I would go to the all-in-one head. Let's go ahead and just make it completely realistic at the neck and the head area. Just focus on perfection and leave it at that. Since these are non-customizable dolls, you can't change anything about it. They may as well have the all-in-one head feature. That'll just add to the class of this company. I do want to say that one of the best things I love about this company is the quality department. It's absolutely amazing. They have paid attention to detail in damn near every way. Every joint on this doll is articulated to perfection. It moves to perfection. I don't see any skin flaws that I can remember. The skin texture looks great. Like I say, everything looks great as far as a quality standpoint. There are things that I said that can be improved upon, but that's just me picking and trying to make this doll company be the best that they can be. But as far as you getting a doll that seems damaged or anything, or somebody hasn't inspected it, that does not seem to be the case with this company. They seem to be on the money. So only thing else I can say is this body to me has detail that the camera sort of can't show all the way. You have to sort of be in person with it, and there are a lot of great doll companies out there, don't get me wrong. A lot of great ones out there. But I think Haptelle is right there with putting themselves with the best of the best. And from a lot of aspects, they already are. You know, just the way the feeling of this doll, it's right up there with the best of the best. The cleanliness is just... The cleanliness of this doll, just how cleanly done it is, I'm really impressed with so much of it, you know. But they need to fix their hair situation. Maybe, like I say, fix that shoulder situation. Just a few small things. And they add toe bones. and they just perfect what I say should be a lineup of $7, they could be really one of the best producers of companion dogs out there, and they'll hold true to what they say they want to hold true to. Keep things simple, but so expertly done that, hey, what more can you ask for, even though you can't customize it yourself? But when you sit down and look around the home and look at a dog like that, you will start thinking like, it may be a lot of dogs I want out here, but guess what? I got a great dog. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's the type of dog that, that Haptelle has produced. It's a dog that, are you happy with what you got at home? And you can be happy with what you got at home with this dog, especially if they go forward and continue to evolve and make the improvements that they feel necessary, and hopefully a lot of the ones I suggested. Question is, will you be disappointed if you buy a Haptelle dog? I don't damn well think so. No way. I think that you'll get this dog and you're going to be like, man, this is some great damn quality. They are legit. They seem very good. They seem very thoughtful. From opening the box all the way to the end of the review. Yeah, there are things they can improve upon, like any company can. But are they thinking about you? I believe they are. I do believe they are. So with all that said, thank you, Haptelle. I appreciate you. And when you get that black dog ready, I expect you to send me one to do a review on. And I hope by that time, maybe you have an all-in-one dog, and maybe you actually have toe bones. But even so, I still want to take a look at it. But with all that said, it's been me, JayDollKingHefner, and my new Haptelle dog. We